I love budget-wise because it is convenient and affordable.
I love budget-wise kasi di ilang mga empleyado courteous and friendly.
What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tempting goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love's done.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presenta por ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa de Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día na mga asunto que tiene que hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Todos tienen aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Buenas tardes, queridos vivientes de Zamboanga. Bienvenidos aquí en el programa del Dateline Teleradyo Afternoon Edition. Como siempre, te quita para llevar a ustedes el más reciente de las noticias que está sucediendo aquí en el pueblo de Zamboanga. El noticias de entero región, el noticias nacional y también el noticias internacional. El mga entrevistas con mga personajes quien te saca la noticia y también el otro de punto de vista concerning con mga caliente issues que te afectaran aquí en el pueblo de Zamboanga. ¿Qué tal ustedes, chicos de vivir de Zamboanga? Bienvenidos aquí en el programa que ustedes guión, el Dateline Teleradyo. Como siempre, ustedes servidor, Ronnie Yudo po lamang, también junto a ustedes aquí en el micrófono. Y también Albert Luna, en mi costado este tiempo. Albert, buenas tardes, te digo.
Buenas tardes contigo, Ron. Buenas tardes, kung nabibiyantes sa Ciudad de Zamboanga. Maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Welcome na programa Dateline Teleradyo. Dia Miyerkules, mga bisinos, donde of course, manhuto ka naman sa alas 4:30 para dali también kamino ko di aton PBA game para este tarde. Of course, side by side, mga bisinos, Philip A is in the house. Buenas tardes contigo.
Buenas tardes, Albert, Ronnie, también mga dear televiewers, que tal ustedes on a very hot Wednesday afternoon. Biraw kayo, no? And then antes sa akin, prinsipyo kami ng programa, bien ulan.
Hablay contigo.
Porque naman bien fuerte el ulan, pero non-stop.
Fuerte el ulan din antes, West Coast area.
West Coast fuerte.
Sí.
Alam mo na kailang fuerte pa nataliti, pero prinsipyo pa kal madrugada, no?
Pero ese kanina makamiedo di Philip, no? Kaya bien fuerte el ulan, después nabasada, bien caliente también.
Bien caliente ka taura.
Dayan ta kita impermission mga gente. Sabi sila, tiende ataka el trancazo o el teconani, reumatizo, si baka ultimo na ataka el flu. Hindi el flu, pluhonadas.
El pluhonadas. Pag once tiene el fuerte ulan, pluhonadas ko sa apekta. Pero na bigla cambio del klima, el flu el deberasan tanda mga bisinos, no? Tasalika naton kay kung cause of course sudden change of temperature affecta el cuerpo di aton, no? Por eso el aviso del di aton na este City Health Office este magatiempo mga bisinos taman tutok también el di aton na City Health Office led by Dr. Dulce Mervite kay por causa kun mga kaso del dengue kita continua subi na di aton mga hospital este tiempo. Por eso sigurito también el operación de search and destroy.
Sabi ito porque subigat mas alto este tiempo el dengue, no, considerando que más años antes el dengue que natin alcanza man alto el número, pero hindi ko na este número kita experiencia ese tiempo, no? Cosa siguro la condición que ta causa que más aumenta el caso de dengue diato en entero pueblo.
Simple lang ang explanation mga bisinos. Actualmente el dengue talisit pone huevos na mga stagnant area. So limpieza syempre kaya nagdisir at yan yung mga lugar que hindi limpio o mabuling por eso tali alto el este caso del dengue.
Sabi ustedes, ese enfermedad de dengue is also attuned to the time. ¿Te acuerdan ustedes cuando primera vez siya queda saleroso sa enfermedad de dengue?
Oh.
Kusal characteristics naman siya na kanato, namuk kita man breed na stagnant water.
Yes.
Mas mucho stagnant water kuchinadas. Na pero in the course of time, ya tiene ese cambio. Hasta na mga limpyo agua ya.
Hindi, actualmente, the Aegis aegypti, hindi sa tamang breed na mabuling agua.
Basta el primero doon ako
Ang
tayo.
breed na lugar stagnant pero limpyo agua.
Primero doon ako tayo, el characteristic de siya introduce ka naton on any stagnant water. Por ejemplo, pusali. Depensa lang, no? Stagnant ese. Natalitang mang breed sila. So, el dito impression, kutsinadas agua. Not always limpyo.
Pao, stagnant water, not necessarily mean mabuling kita taabla, o limpyo agua kita taman min, akil agua potable ta pwede tuma. At ang mga containers
Ito kore,
si akil ta mga goma, kwan, abandonaw, mga lata ali, mga syembra akil ta kolekta agua ko mga dol pitcher kusbay ta mo dol gabi type no ansina tapo ni webos el di aton na magadengue taliba el lamok magabis.
Well, ojalá que este esfuerzo del mismo City Health Office de Ato no me gane para confrontar con ese. Actualmente, el visto en el mismo City Health Office de Ato con la campaña de immunization. ¿no?
Yes.
Aparece el immunization program de Ato pati el para cuando no?
Na
The warning del mga bata.
Ayer lang din yung bata, yaman bakuna kanila na eskwela, no? Measles vaccine bakil. Yaman bakuna, tinatambyan al deworming. Sige dito el programa del City Health Office. Mientras tanto, na asunto di aton City Health Office mga bisinos, conversando del dengue, el City Health Office yaman intensify el monitoring of dengue cases in the city as the alert level continues. 19 deaths yaron, tinikita, have already been recorded from January till June this year. Since January, and the cases are increasing through it has not reached the epidemic threshold. There were 672 cases in May and 704 cases in June this year as compared to 131 cases of May and 171 case last June of last year, mga bisino. So mas alto, doble mas.
Doble el mortality rate este tiempo comparando con del años pasados, ¿no?
Sí.
So, ese gane uno cosa que te causa conciencia en este tiempo.
Por eso
necesita que ustedes seguir con cuidado con la mga bata de aton. Tiene que lang mga anti-mosquito patch sa pone o cosa basta.
Ano, kailan niya kumpra gayon? Sabi contigo.
Ese, cosa basta, mosquito repellent sa mga bata.
Mga lotion.
Na mga eskwela. Man-invest sa con ese para evitar con la enfermedad de dengue con mga bata también.
Afford ustedes compra ha cuentas claras lang afford ustedes man only surf na din sa mga cellphone pero para protection del mga bata hindi ustedes kaya compra no el punto di aton ron el salud más importante de con todo.
Kaya nga ya ver lang man bakasyon kita trabajan na Inglaterra. Na London nila trabaja como nurse allá. Ya vuelve para aquí. Después de cuántos días lang dayon ko nila kuil dengue. So, en vez de man bakasyon el pobre, un día ato na kaya sa Mountaineers, I hope you're better now, no?
That is what you believe, yabla si Doktora Dulce, kesa ba picha de soft drinks.
Sí.
Usually, si deha to si hayang, tate naman si stagnant water, no? Milyones na mga lamok, tapos breed ali.
Por eso ese mga mosquito traps kita para poder aguantar y tamata con el mismo kiti-kiti, ¿no? Debe ser poner kita na mga strategic lugar dito del mismo barangay para kuwi con ese mata con ese
I don't know, si Chene pa ba si akil trap ta abla to kay si hindi ta cord ha mga 3 years ago pa ese. Akil OL trap, akil taman distribute.
When we adopted that, menura kayo.
That was 3 years ago, more or less 3 years ago. Pero araron din, sige ta pa din minus sa tiempo.
What happened to that? What happened to that?
But if you want to kill the mosquitoes and being environmentalist at that, dyan ta siyembra sila katabla ng mga neem tree.
Sí.
Main 3, anti-mosquito plants también sir,
Pero
no?
tiene también
Queda
latest
sa pono.
tiene latest study lip acerca de ese kita kita también more immune el lamu con ese epekto del mga diferente mga klase chemical. Por eso gani
Nature adapts itself. Because kung tabla ka lang na Jurassic Park, na nature adapts itself to its
well
environment.
taman mutate no
Taman
el el mga insekto para kada kwan también como el cuerpo di aton ba takida mas fuerte el immunity di aton sita kome kita something na of course like mga pruta, gulay and others igual también mga animal mga bisinos tiene también sila cambio del cuerpo.
Kita gani mismo el carne humano gani sigito mas antes el sila tiempo Cro-Magnon era di aton el mga diente di aton grande pero
Así na ron?
observa tu el mga diente di aton mas jutay kay el tako kita todo man process niya todo yung mga blando yan ante donde ta come tu con la carne ta hilaga tu si palso tu diente na tu puede comer.
No veras, no?
Oo.
Antes na acorde bata pa kita, no? Kasi mga tubo.
Ay na, ayos eh. Hasta arat kaya kami tubo na kasa.
Ang contigo claro. Ahora sina eda tuto come tubo, apena tu kita tubo puro muela sa lagat.
Pero pregunta ahora, tiene pa ba mga bata ta-appreciate ko ng tubo?
Na di yung mga anak napaka-ignorante tabla sila tamis nga po sa tabla tamis na kahoy.
No, tamis na
Doon sa
kahoy.
leña daw.
Pero
Doon sa palo.
tiempo di ato nesa dato na trapici antes sa na talon-talon. Kasi sa dapat sa tira-tira sila.
No sabi si Albert sa
Sabi si Albert alcanza ba ko nesa pero
Sabi to ko sa trapiche.
Nung
kaya
sa
mo sa trapici.
ko sa ese.
Trapici ang dikalatek cosa pa se sugar cane. Kasi to se pasa tatsa de asel sal el juice. Dapat ka ba sa bisi na kawa grande dapat sa kusi ko nesa para se el tira-tira.
Ano sa tabla sila ng asukar kabayo.
Azúcar de caballo.
Proseso galing ng trapici.
Dark brown.
Sige.
Anyway, tanto de kita que na consejo local tiene kita nuevo mga cambio de mga diferentes comitivas que está encabeza el mga concejales de aton. Después de este mismo maiden session que conducí ayer, pero alegre kita que tiene cuantos na sector de la oposición que tiene también de la oposición, porque no cuantos allí refuse to hold any committee.
Well, actually, according to the explanation, both by Councilor Kimelago, can bisita na nga sa Agan na Dateline Morning Edition, pati si Vice Mayor Agan, everybody was offered. When I say everybody, akan na kontrapartido. Na sino, of the 7 man na sa Agan na Team Colorado, L4 yata na chairmanship. Kay L3, yan offer kanila, but they refuse. No? Sila...
So, hindi man sa culpa del este mismo consejo.
Hindi man tabi sila taman blame. Kay, besides, yapirma man sila. Yan affix sila nila signature, kaya they say that
they refuse.
that implies their conformity. Hindi. Conforme sila kung ang resulta del reorganization. Sino, por ejemplo, the likes of Jerky Valesco, Litlit Macrohon, and Kibauno, si basta tres sakal sila, no? BG Hingona. May man sila committee, pero conforme sila. El di by affixing the signature ayan na ultimo parte del reorganization document, di si conforme sila.
No,
breakdown del diferentes committee, quien ten cabeza con diferentes committee ara consejo local.
Por eso educa kita ko nagbibiyentes di aton. Ken ba el mga chairman del nuevo mga committee?
Repeating kita otra vez.
Uli kita mga bisinos, fuera el mga normal committees, tiene man form. Tres mga nuevo committee.
Si, dahil pa mo kang libal kopya ka na mo nakiiha, kay tali kaya man nakalrikuy si Lolo Al Enrantes.
No, si
Uncle.
Uncle.
Si Dikputi Kitaki, no? Okay? So, pero yan nota kita, kay tiyan ng mga konsehales, specialmente mga senior, the likes of Councilor San Jimenez, the mga 5 committee, baka siguro, Kel, no? Todo mga importante committee ba?
Committee on Ordinances and Resolutions siguro still falls under San Jimenez.
Si San Jimenez ang taga-rase.
Actualmente manhunto ka naton ara alas 3 del tarde abogado Konsehal Sang Jimenez no para diskuti el role del disi mga committee magabisita
And
sa
first
Konsehal
time,
lokal.
Ronnie, kita almost igual lang magkita prinsipyo ng media, na ipakita uwiron ever since kay Vice Mayor, presiding officer, tagahara committee mo, first time aura.
Porque ko
Si
sa taga-
Vice Mayor Romel Agan, el chairman del Committee on Appropriation.
Naman, which is
Actually,
also
hindi na
correct,
rules,
ah.
ngayon man tamen tabla ron, kinu pwede. Oh.
Baka taman inhibit lang
Considerando que
before.
ese appropriation es bien importante,
Sí.
na justamente ese, que actualmente él debe, el guía que temporalmente con este mismo apropiación de este mismo centro del gobierno.
And the decision was unanimous to let the presiding officer sit as the chairman of the Committee on Appropriations. Importante kasi appropriation. Okay. Naboto lang pa DS para aprobato kung mga appropriation measures. It requires mga 3/4 siguro si Dita ng kamali. No. Majority lang ba? Simple majority? Siguro simple majority, no? 10+1. Pero el punto di ato na ni, amo seta sirvi como el first, no? Aquel ba question de dinero sa tagkwento kita.
Interesa yo preguntar si quién está en cabeza con este Committee on Energy.
Energy, do si Bong Atilano kay syempre, energy and public utilities.
Yung man remain kuneli.
Elegante sa tagara.
Correct. No hay kuneli replaza.
No hay replaza.
Now, curious kita quién el majority floor leader.
Majority floor leader si Sang Jimenez.
Ele pa siyempre.
Assistant majority floor leader si John Dalipe.
Okay. Now, na tourism.
Tourism, I think, si Jeta magkamali, dahil si BP Elago ka, ha? Dali sila kung BP. Mas in the team Colorado, tiyan mas de dos, tagara. Si Kimer Olaso, mga 2 o 3 sila komitibo, tagara.
Siya sa esperando con el lista.
Usted me levanta Menancina para todo ni tiene la oportunidad para servir embonamente con el pueblo.
And besides, Akil Ron Albert, mga nuay komitiba, they were offered at first, no? Mga komitiba na siguro hindi sila type ko ng mga komitiba na siguro tabla sila, it is best given to other colleagues siya lang. Kaya sila ko
But
sa...
are they members in any other committee? Como member ba sa different committees?
Pero they opted to be members siya lang. They hindi akal lista ba, no? Anyway?
Manaki.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we will get to review that later on aquí na programa de Atong Dallas Dateline Teleradyo. In the meantime, ito notisya ahora nacional. El Philippine Health Insurance Company el adoptado con el mismo mga biométricos contra con el fraudulent claims que después que le perde sila billones de pesos con este mga fraudulent claims, el Philippine Health Insurance Corporation or PhilHealth na planeada para adoptar con el biometric system of identification to protect its funds. El nuevo insulao, PhilHealth Presidente Ricardo Morales, ayer, y habla que mira sila ahora con el biometric system y el otro modo también para prevenir con el financial losses to fraud. We are trying a biometric identification system and ride it on the national ID system that the government is putting out. He said with the biometric system, the PhilHealth hopes to get the accurate identity and the contact numbers of claimants. Realistically, we will not be able to have the 100% identification records of the country's population, but if we get 85 to 95% of identification, we will be able to reduce the gap. Na kung el national ID system di ato na nakomprometa, na debe era se mas fácil ya, kaya ito naman na national ID system di ato biometric kaya man tawag sa
Incorporated doon sí.
O debe ser incorporated ya. So that being said, ojalá que él pudiera ser adoptado de dayon también, kaya para cualquier billones se siya perde.
Pero este lang ba, Ron? I don't think ya perde lang el sen, no? Pabor, el accountability, no? Después perde.
No hay cooperación del mismo gente también allí na...
Ron, yan siya investigasyon acerca de ese and they were able to name names. Kinalya aprovecha ko nese bilyones de pondo. Naara, di halang kita ko nese na nuay koso tapasa, nuay kaso, libraw lang sila na libraw lang sila ng hustisya. Y el millones de sen ya pero sila leva corre. Dol unfair man también.
Debe ser plantado el propio caso.
No, hindi sila libraw.
Ese lang el tan ko dito Chenebes no dol taman move on dayon al issue into adapting new forms of ablagani sila parang processing of datas del mga transaksyon del di aton gobyerno, pero el después del investigasyon del mga kaso tulnoy man ko sa tapasa bin silensyo man.
Mi pregunta niya ara complementar, di ba? El investigation que conduce el NBI ba o el cosa ba ahensya yung que debe estar sa investigasyon?
I think
con ese.
Sige. El COA ka.
El robot que conduce criminal act este. Bien, acto criminal este que se hace promedio de robo billones de pesos el robo que hace que nato.
Pero basta, makakonsumi lang tinebes diskutipin mga asunto, billions of pesos na perde na send del gobyerno, pero kwantos mga bibiyentes kien na por causa na ablagan kita poverty, na pobreza, tapadiruba, mga las cosas ali, dayon man tamang preso, pero porque este mga big time ladron tali lang apuera.
Chenebet, mo bilang para notre opisina.
Hindi, mismo. Dol bata man palanga kita ko ng mga big time ladron.
Yeah. We still cannot find the alleged 154 billion financial loss, although we have reports of fake transactions and overpayments. We are investigating each of these cases and we need to plug this leak so we will not run out of funds. Sa según con Morales, kaya di sila sa aura, hindi pa sila papunta, di kaya naking mga persona responsable.
Imposible man
Imposible, difícil mga tasikre. Kaya parece, lo mismo tapahan lang kanete culpa de alguno o otro.
Ganun ba talaga ka-imposible yan? Naku naman, oo.
But sila, numbers don't lie.
Iwan ko sa
As
inyo.
long as you're responsible, you should be answerable for it.
El diaton punto ba? No kaya ba kita después que yaman expose ko na asunto, ya perde el grande valor del sen, okay ba? Okay, move on. Gawin natin yung more secured yung proseso. Ang tanong ngayon, asa na puntang pera? Sinong nagnakaw? Yun yung punto. Aquel punto di aton, debe, tiene accountability. Tiene también quien entra calabozo. Wag yung tatakpan lang natin ng ibang issue yung yung problema. Hindi bueno.
Yeah. Tiene kita text ka natin, no? Sir, good PM. Man, comment yo con ese agencia del gobierno, el Department of Labor and Employment. Completo documento y llevar de niyo sobrino, sir, kay ya man sila man inspection. El problema si cuando sa pregunta kanila cosa el propio hace kay completo man el evidencia, ya dale mira kanila el dole pa manta quedar representante del mismo empleador contra con el mismo empleado pati sir hindi sila tan review en buenamente cosa kanila dale el documentos tapidi kami con ustedes leen el diamond comento sir thank you well esi agani kita tarik kwanali dole. En vez of the Detequanali, why is it that the Department of Labor is supposed to represent the workers? Why are you speaking for the employers?
Yo, sabi to, en este punto este texter, no? De antes pa kayo sa tanota, every time taman guest ka nato ng mga the Department of Labor at itya kita mga pregunta ta sa kanila igualan sila PM lang sila ta sa bira ko ng mga complainant
Sí.
Man complain daw que este
Siendo la responsabilidad de ustedes responsabilidad para proteger este mismo trabajador.
Pakilaya, like example del texter di aton, kilaya tu pwede saka el confianza del mga obreros si sila o ustedes tamadasinti que ustedes a favor ng mga employers.
no hay nada sa ahensya.
Igual lang ba aquel kilaya to abisa con el un autoridad si eto mismo ta suspendya que él envuelto. Ansina lang ese.
Kasi ahensya de antes no hay pakatyo con ese mira que tiene algún mga movimiento ase sirve como triumph, no? O victorio del mga aquel mga oppressed mga obrero. De antes. pirmi sila taman invoke kon el que se llama due process. In the end, el complainant, amo el kita takena na losing end.
Makarisa gani, no? Na nabaw silo di aton na violation against women and children. Once siya committed to kuna si culpa, no? Maybe economic, physical, mental, physical abuse, emotional, taman preso el persona ron. Pero you're abusing our employees, no? El mga obreros di aton. Kusal kwan, lip, baka aware to, kusal penalty. Kusal penalty del mga employer, kinta abusa kung di ilang mga empleyado, how they abuse.
No.
El pago, minimum. That's for me, that's financial abuse también.
Sensya lang to burn nyo, si pwede kontekta kayo, man yung mira notisya kay si Chene ka.
Sa
tabla
tungkol
sila
aton.
Silang simplemente, sila mismo admitido, di ba? Ya sale na notisya que mayoría daw, di aquí ka nato na región di aton, hindi ito tapaka el minimum wage. Okay, sinabirasanse, entonces on the list del mga compañía que hindi tapaka con el minimum wage, que debe ser tadali con el mismo de la oficina del di aton, city licensing officer di aton, para poder imponer el propio pena si hindi sila tasigi con el reglamento del obrero di
Doon,
aton.
ande kita na tied up el mano del dole because el ley tabla, specific el ley, siguro at the labor code, once tiene employer yaman violate con ese, tiene lang minimum penalty. Pero porque el mga kongresista di aton, hindi amenda ko nese ley. Debe man criminalize ko ng mga employer, yan taabus kung di lang mga empleyado.
Siyempre lang. Dali lang sila elita del quien vendetta consegui con el mismo mandato de ley que para el minimum wage.
Sí.
Dale con el mismo gobierno local de aton, para el mismo gobierno local de aton, puede darle la orden con el mismo city licensing office para hablar. Con eso que gente sigue con ese mismo reglamento,
No dale licencia.
licencia.
Correct.
¿Por qué manataaran nito puede darle el Departamento de Obreros? Department of Labor, why can you not give the list of companies and employers who violate the law insofar as the minimum wage is concerned here in the city of Zamboanga? And yet you claim that that is the number one violation in the entire region. Zamboanga City, number one. Uno de estos mga kalagi. But you have not given a list as to quién esos para poder tomar appropriate action ng mismo gobierno lokal diyan kontra con esos. It's a question of political will on your part as the agency of government who's supposed to be protecting the employees diaton. Why can you not give a list to the local government of companies that do not follow the law insofar as the laws on para the mga pandela taming mga trabahador di aton. Para hindi ko na el lisensya. Pwede aguanta el lisensya unless they comply with the mandate of the Department of Labor and Employment.
So, para korto palabra acerca ese asunto, hindi kita satisfecho na performance del
No,
departamento.
definitely not. Insofar as the Department of Labor is concerned, I can tell you this much. I'm sorry to say, you're an inutil agency of government because you have not been able to do anything to protect the workers.
That's the correct description.
Mientras tanto, bira kita con el standing committees mga bisinos, del dato mga konsyales, quien ba estos tag encabeza con el mga committee, no? From the list that we had mga bisinos.
Ese resulta sa del reciente reorganization. Ya el reorganization na sucedió del ayer ba kayo? Reorganization?
Ayer, after el maiden session, el Honorable Aljihan Eding. So, Yaman Stick Ele, na this chairmanship on agriculture. Committee on, hindi lang kayo siguro el vice chairperson, no?
Pwede tamen.
Sige, vice chairperson mga bisinos, si Consal Kim Elago, mga miyembro, Consal Miguel Alavar, Lilibet Nuño, itambian Consal Atilano Sr. Committee on Anti-Drugs, siya cambio mga bisinos from Councilor Jerry Perez, el chairperson Aura, el Consal Jan Dalipe, Vice Chairperson Josephine Pareha, members Cesar Jimenez Sr., King Umaga, and Jimmy Villaflores. Committee on Appointments, el Chairperson si Councilor Albert Atilano Sr., Vice Chairperson Jimmy Villaflores, members Crisanto de la Cruz, Vincent Paul Elago, and John Dalipe. Committee on APRO, na appropriation kita mga bisinos, el Chairperson, el Vice Mayor Romel Agan, Vice Chairperson Jimmy Villaflores, members Crisanto de la Cruz, Juan Climaco Elago II, and Joselito Macrohon. Committee on Awards, Chairperson Crisanto de la Cruz. Typically, Committee on Awards, no? Vice Chairperson Jimmy Villaflores, members Juan Climaco Elago II, Albert Atiliano Sr., and Aljihan Eding. Committee on Barangay Affairs, still el Diaton ABC President, Councilor Jerry Perez, kanya celebrate si cumpleaños ayer, ha? A belated happy birthday, Consul Jerry. Vice Chairperson El King Umaga, members John Dalipe and Jimmy Villaflores, and Tungku Hanapi. Mientras, nuevo committee na Climate Change, Chairperson Miguel Alabar III, el Vice Chairperson Kaimer Adan Olaso, members Juan Climaco Elago II, member Rogelio Valesco Jr., and John Dalipe.
Maganda din sa akin para kung second sa lalabar. Kaya ipata na kuruan o na vital, vital, mananda literigas ko sa violation de la climate change.
El mismo, oo. Committee on Cooperatives, still, el Consal Jihan Eding, el Chairperson, el Vice Chairperson Juan Climaco Elago, members Albert Atiliano Sr., Jimmy Villaflores, and Cesar Jimenez Sr. No? Committee on Disaster and Relief Services, el Chairperson El Consal King Umaga, Vice Chairperson Atilano, el members Olaso, Elago, and Villaflores. Committee on Education, mo elang kabesa si Consal Albert Atilano. Oo, manadagal elekwan, no? Committee. Vice Chairperson, Elago, Juan Climaco Elago, el members Dalipe, Valesco, and Macrohon.
Si Aljihan, kung sa committee?
El na, syempre, na Agriculture. And Cooperative. Mientras na Committee on Elderly and Disadvantaged Groups, of course, Kenman, ha? El Consejal Cesar Jimenez Sr. El pa syempre Chairperson, Vice Chair, el Consejal Crisanto de la Cruz, members Albert Atilano, Eding, and Muño. Committee on Energy and Utilities, still, si Councilor Atilano, Vice Chairperson Jimenez, members Elago, Villaflores, and Hanapi.
Yeah.
Committee on Ethics, Rules, and Privileges, still, el Chairperson si Consal Villaflores, Vice Chairperson Atilano, members De La Cruz, Perez, and Eding. Committee on Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, bawal naman syempre sa agriculture, no? Anyway,
Ano sa mga nuevo?
si Consal Jihan Eding pa syempre el Chairperson, Vice Chairperson Consal Alvar, and member Consal Kim Elago. Members Consal Lilibet Nuño and Consal Atilano. Committee on Franchise, ng mga tricycliste, si Consal King Umaga, Ellen Cabeza, el Vice Chairperson Consal Jimmy Villaflores, members Atilano, Eding, and Olaso. Committee on Games and Amusement, Consal VP Elago, Vice Chairperson Villaflores, members Jimenez, Umaga, and Velasco. Committee on Good Government, of course, Chairperson Consal Cesar Jimenez Sr., Vice Chairperson Juan Climaco Elago, and members Perez, Umaga, and Villaflores. Committee on Health and Sanitation, como pinidin mas temprano, el Consejal John Dalipe, el Chairperson sa tiempo, mga bisinos, Vice Chairperson Crisanto de la Cruz, members Nuño, Umaga, and Hanapi. Committee on Justice and Human Rights, el Chairperson Consejal Kim Elago, Vice Chairperson Aljihan Eding, members Alabar, Hanapi, and Olaso. Committee on Labor, Industrial Relations, and Migrant Workers Affairs, Chairperson Consal King Umaga, Vice Chairperson Aljihan Eding, and members Valesco, Nuño, and Hanapi.
Yeah.
Committee on Markets and Slaughterhouse, el Chairperson Kaimer Adan Olaso, Vice Chairperson King Umaga, members Dalipe, Hanapi, and Eding. Committee on Muslim and Cultural Affairs, Chairperson Tungku Hanapi, Vice Chairperson King Umaga, el members Eding, Nuño, and Atilano. Committee on Natural Resources and Environment, el Chairperson still el Consal Cesar Jimenez Sr., Vice Chairperson Aljihan Eding, members King Umaga, Elago, and Dalipe. Committee on Ordinances and Resolution, still si Consal Cesar Jimenez Sr., Vice Chairperson Juan Climaco Elago, members Eding, Elago, and Atilano. Diyan pa mga bisinos. Committee on Peace and Order, still si Consal Josephine Pinpin Pareha, el Chairperson, Vice Chairperson Jimenez, members Atilano, Umaga, and Hanapi. Committee on Pollution and Waste Management, Takiste, el Desapio para el Solid Waste Management, mga bisinos, kun Consal Kaimer Adan Olaso, LL Chairperson, Vice Chairperson King Umaga, members Dalipe, Gingona, and Jimenez. Committee on Public Works, tali si Jimmy Villaflores, el Chairperson, Vice Chairperson Albert Atilano, el members Umaga, Dalipe, and Elago. Committee on Road Safety and Traffic Management, el Chairperson Consal Albert Atilano Sr., Vice Chairperson King Umaga, members Alabar, Dalipe, and Fareha. Committee on Science and Technology, still si Consal Kim Elago, el Vice Chairperson Disuyo si King Umaga, el members Elago, VP, Eding, and Valesco. Committee on Social Works and Welfare, Chairperson Tungko Hanapi, Vice Chairperson Dalipe, Jimenez, al members Eding and Nuño. Siya pa kayo Dron. Committee on Tourism, Arts and Culture, Foreign Relations, VP Elago, al Chairperson, Benjamin Gingona, si Consul BG Gingona, al Vice Chairperson, and members si Umaga, Eding, and Olaso. Mientras na Committee on Trade and Investment, el Chairperson si Monsi de la Cruz, Vice Chairperson Cesar Jimenez Sr., members Elago, Eding, and Atilano. Committee on Urban Planning and Land Use, si Konsehal Attorney Kim Elago, el Chairperson, Vice Chairperson Cesar Jimenez Sr., and members de la Cruz, Eding, and Villaflores. Committee on Urban Poor and Organization and NGOs, Chairperson Consehal Josephine Pinpin Pareha, Vice Chairperson Juan Climaco Ilago II, members Atilano, Olaso, and Eding. Committee on Ways and Means, Crisanto de la Cruz, el Chairperson, Vice Chairperson Cesar Jimenez Sr., members Eding, Valesco, and Gingona. Committee on Women, Children, and Family Welfare, el Chairperson Consal Lilibet Nuño, el Vice Chairperson Aljihan Eding, members Josephine Pareha, Umaga, and El Lago. Committee on Youth and Sports, of course, el Chairperson, el SK Federation President, Honorable or Councilor Kerry Jan Piok. Kung sabi Jan Kerry, yun yun. Kerry Jan Piok, gali. No, Vice Chairperson, Consal Atilano, members Villaflores, Umaga, Itambian Gingona. Floor Leader, of course, Consal Cesar Jimenez Sr. and Assistant Floor Leader John Dalipe. Mientras sila pa mga special committees, People's Law Enforcement Board, tali si Consal Pin Pareha, Local School Board representing Committee on Education, si Consal Atilano, a Local Health Board representing Committee on Health and Sanitation, Consal Dalipe, City Division Council or City Development Council representing Committee on Appropriation, Vice Mayor Romel Agan, Legal ng mga Barangay Representative, of course, Jerry Perez, Housing Board, Consal Elago and Jimenez, Waste Management Board, John Dalipe and Olaso, Zamboanga City Economic Zone Authority, De La Cruz and Agan, Panel of Negotiators, Agan, Peace and Order Council representing the Committee on Peace and Order, Josephine Pinpin Pareha. So mga bisinos, todo el diaton mga konsehales el yapirma.
Yeah, alegre yo que el quien está encabeza ahora con este Committee on Labor, amo si King Umaga, because he is one who has really made a promise. Aquí ka nato na programa de do Dateline Teleradyo que quiere le mira el propio reforma también con el mismo sector de la obreros diato aquí en Pueblo de Zamboanga. So, particularmente si hagan que el tabakita, ¿no? Si como por ejemplo en mga diferentes compañías que está siguiendo con el mismo leyes de obrero diato debe ser empujado man pressure con el Department of Labor to come up with a list, ¿no? of who are these violators so that sila, el mismo lisensya de sa mga kumpanya, hindi ba kanila madali mas? Kasi if they cannot sila follow labor laws in the city of Zamboanga, then they do not deserve a license to operate in the city of Zamboanga.
Exactly.
Di ba?
Tupaw.
Lang ese. Anyway, que ito bibiyata de Zamboanga, considerando que el cuantame nagi si Bato de la Rosa, amo man quien siempre el quedanao, el uwi ko na sa mga kaso
Pero antes de ese Ron, tiene punto aquí, no? Acerca el committee, no? Tiene ta pregunta aquí si AA, ara sabi daw sila quien taagara con el committee, si por ejemplo mga bibientes no quiere na uno konsehal na taagara con el committee on dele ara. Pwede ba daw kita planta kaso para manda kita con el committee? To be specific, no quiere kami kung natilano na committee on utilities kay lalo ya na elektrisidad kay hindrance le.
Na.
El maga-evidence sa tamen na mga ko sa taabla like akel daw ya gusta ko ng problema akel ya pasan IMC. Posible ba mga bibientes manda ko nile kita na disoy committee? Pabor ya lang.
The bottom line is that if you feel strongly that way, you should come up with a letter of petition to be sent to the council so that the council can readjust itself. If you feel that he cannot sila, he should not head the Committee on Energy or Utilities. Entonces,
Public utilities.
ese carta de ustedes will play a very big weight na mismo Consejo Local de Aton también. So you have to come up with a petition, a letter of expressing your opposition con ese assignment con el
Si Camila ustedes, por ejemplo, ¿no? Kay sabi to, public utilities, entra wala yung kuryente y agua. Recientemente, tiene kita problema de kuryente, although ahora, hinahinay ta resolve on its own, no? Hindi kaya habla yung entra bini el committee on public utilities. Yan tiene kita problema de agua, hinahinay, resolve ya kaya kay ulan. So, tanong ta siguro ng mga gente kaya masintalin sa Committee on Public Utilities pero sad to say ese committee ba no ay huga importante role para resolve ko na mga problema.
I think the opposition here, kalaklaro Felipe, kay mas ante pa, sabi man kita, that when Albert Alilano was still president of Sanselco, ang mayuri na problema diya kausa pagkasama ng tiempo namin di suyo.
Well, I don't put it that way. El Dimio Kerrio man associate ko na siya while he's already there at the city council and chairing the committee which is supposed to be in charge, no?
Yeah.
Of, not necessarily solving the problem, but easing the burden of the people out of the problems that were created by the electricity
Pero
shortage
kung
and
matalaga
water
kita,
shortage.
demokrasya kita kina Ciudad de Zamboanga, si ustedes, ang mga vivientes, el mismo constituente del pueblo, pasinti, que ese designación con un chairmanship para la comitiva que dale que gente na propio, ustedes mismo tienen el derecho para escribir carta de oposición con el mismo consejo local, donde te dale mira el de ustedes oposición.
Ano sabi lang kita, if it reaches the council, it carries weight.
Well, definitely. If the council is supposed to be representative of the people, then they should hear.
Punta
representation of the people.
kita ko del uno del mga senior members, I think the most senior, no?
Diba? Kasi Sang Jimenez, como por ejemplo, designado na un position, pero al mismo gente, let's say for example, you have a signature campaign of about 1,000 people who sign against it. Then that's a clear opposition.
Diba? Pregunta kita, that's a very good question. Ahora lang yun sa lapod yan sinaklasa de asunto, no? Bonito kasi pregunta ahora ko nandiyato na siguiente bisita.
Pwede ba el viviente?
Fuerte oposición con el mismo viviente que pasinti sila, que este particular comité kita ya designa con un persona, gente na propio, bajo la decisión del mismo consejo local, el mismo gente tiene el derecho para man-voice out de la oposición del mismo consejo.
Por ejemplo, reklama sila, no quiere kami con Consejal Sang Jimenez encabeza con el Committee on Elderly because Sang Jimenez looks like 16 years old. Hindi, senior citizen. Mga justification ba?
Sí.
Na el pregunta niya, if it reaches the council, will it carry weight? Will the council as a whole listen to that and come up with reorganization or not necessarily reorganization?
Ideally speaking, if you're asking me, ideally speaking, the council should hear because they are supposed to. They're supposed to be the sounding board of the sentiments of the people.
Bonito siya.
Di ba? El consejo de Aton, el representación de este mismo concejal de Aton, suponiendo el voto del viviente. Si el mismo viviente estaba pone con ese, entonces debe ser la UI.
Sabi kita, Ara,
de Aton acknowledge the fact that they are the representatives of the people, the voice of the people in that whole of the halls of council, no?
Yeah.
So sabi kita, si el mga konsehal ba will be sensitive also to the wishes of the people in case el mga gente hablaano, kere ko na sa talpulano ko na sa komitiba, no kere kami kay por causa hindi sa epektibo. Something like that.
Alegre yo sé que el mismo viviente sa ta conversa. Que quiere decir, now the people of Zamboanga feel empowered to be able to speak and make demands of their working council. Kita sinti sila que hindi amo a desisyon, ustedes mismos debe escribir el carta de petición con el mismo consejo local que tadali mira en oposición con este mismo
follow up text message 4150, no? Ablale good PM Ron, Bert and Philip. Reaction to the previous texter against the chairmanship of Atilano. Yes, that councilor is not proactive, incompetent. If the good councilor still have delicadeza in his mind, he better opt not to accept the committee. Then na lang yung ablan ultimo palabra kay...
So sabi kita mga bisinos na di aton floor leader sa tiempo, si Cosa El Manera o si Tiene ba Derecho El ordinaryo voter para magkakita na chairmanship ko na konsehal na alina konsehal lokal mga bisinos sa tiempo.
Di aton kaming guest aura, invita to kumingo para silang dole mi kabe sa kontento sa klase de pregunta.
Habla para que hindi qualify para sa na sige
pasensya lang.
Cuantas claras lang también mga bisinos, no, na asunto del problema de kuryente y también agua, kaya eksperyensya kita, it seems that Councilor Albert Atilano ya kita bien silent, no, heading the chairman del utilities, no. I don't know, may makita esperanza tamin kunele o pidi kunele para man intervene kayo busca solusyon, pero at least some legislative measures para pwede masking kilaya solve o aklara kunel asunto.
Sabi ustedes, okay, this is a fact, ha. Cuando caliente ka sa issue del problema de kuryente, campaign period aquel, no? Pero campaign period siya na siyempre sila session. Imbita kami, kung diyato na amigo, para beneki, para dali tamin tuhin as to how can we solve the problem of electricity. Literally, habla pale, silensyo yun, monamente din yung plantada ki, el salió man kwento-kwento, so bira pa si kumigo di una vez todo. But he should have remembered that he is the chairman of the Committee on Public Utilities. Por eso those are the thing of the past.
Mientras sabi también kita, el role del...
Abierto también el día por Ronnie para con el concejal para contestar, to give him justice also.
Mientras tanto, el diaton este topic para esta tarde, although yaman sa igiwi lang kita na topic di aquel mga bisinos, no? Kaya kita sabi, kilaya de importante el chairmanship del diaton na bisita esta tarde, si Consehal Attorney este Cesar Jimenez Senior mga bisinos.
Ito na ito problema.
Sabi kita mga bisinos, 2:57 in the afternoon, ay Birapael.
Dateline, Teleradyo.
Windsell Suites offers fully air-conditioned room, hot and cold shower, 32 inches LED flat screen cable TV, room telephone services, standby generator, safety deposit box, free Wi-Fi access, CCTV security cameras, 24 hours hotel security, airport transfer services, and all major credit cards honored. They're located at Almonte Branch and Governor Lim Avenue Branch. Call them at 0917-3034-768. Telephone number 062-957-3563. Windsell Suites. Your home is here. Espresso yourself. Get a limited edition of Dunkin' Coffee mug and customize it because it comes with a free washable marker. Just add 80 pesos to any Best Buds combo or any journals, big deals, or the bar bundle. Promo runs from July 1 to July 31, 2019 only. Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong bayan.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines,
giving you the most complete radio experience.
crushing the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Meet your new best buds. The Derek Combo, the Piola Combo, and the Ding Dong Combo. Grab a Dunkin' Donuts Best Buds Combo for 109 pesos each.
LB Supermarket. Shop at very affordable prices. RTW, school supplies, appliances, houseware, grocery items, wet market, homemade, food court, with free parking area. So shop now at LB Supermarket. Rio pa, barato pa. LB Supermarket Realty Complex, located at right along Veterans Avenue Extension, Zamboanga City. Bigger, better, greater, your partner in success. LB Supermarket. LB Supermarket Tugbulan is now open to serve you. Come and visit the newest branch of LB Supermarket. LB Supermarket, your partner in success.
Yes, Paka Bryce. Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go. Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors,
So, you like this bar?
cheers! New delightful experience.
I have a big barkada. I have a big family.
Making them happy is easy.
With the Dunkin' Donuts Big Deal.
You get 3 boxes of donuts
For $3.49
It's just like adding 50 pesos.
to the price of your favorite bundle. Make more people happy.
With the Dunkin' Donuts, big deal.
What I got full stock of thoughts and dreams that's scared of, and I can't explain. You make my dreams come true.
Enjoy great brew every day. Dunkin' Coffee only uses great beans to give you that great Dunkin' Coffee feeling. Discover Dunkin' Coffee today. Hot or iced.
Oh yeah, you make my dreams come true. What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presenta por ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa de Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día na mga asunto que tiene a hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Todos team, aquí na Dateline Teleradyo.
Okay mga bisinos, el ora di aton alas 3:03 del tarde. Aki pa syempre na programa del Dateline Teleradyo. El ora talaba ko sa Dunkin' Donut pasalubong ng bayan. Available po ang ating mga Dunkin' mugs. Just add 80 peso in every purchase del sa mga Dunkin' dozen favorites mga bisinos. Itambien talaba ko sa El Santon Plus Herbal Capsule.
Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, ito ay may maraming anti-inflammatory compounds at antioxidant properties inaalis sa mga namamagat sa mga bahagi ng ating katawan. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule na patunayan ng mga scientifico na makatutulong tanggalin ang mga namamagang arthritis, prostate problem, heart enlargement, asthma, sinusitis, fatty liver at iba pang karamdaman. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule makatulong upang maiwasan ng mga sakit. Santon Plus Herbal Capsule, garantisado at epektibo, 13 pesos lang at available na rin ang ating Santon Plus Herbal Oil, Santon Plus Herbal Soap at Mighty C na mabibili sa mga suking botika, parmasya at drugstores. Anyway, querido Viviana Zamboanga, aquí na programa de ato de la Dateline Teleradyo, junto con Nara, el nuevo
Actually, si Alberto, floor leadership na naman sa Nuevo Road, no? He has been the floor leader since the old council. Anyway, ta-consider ko na como one of the most seniors ali na konseho lokal, ikenta para kumultata ng konseho ahora after the vice mayor. No?
Yes.
Pero Eritan Committee Chairman del Senior Citizen.
Yes.
Pero sa senior,
Committee on Elderly. So,
pero el pregunta tiene ka mang kontan this chairmanship on senior. Anyway, man, welcome man kita Consel Sang Jimenez. Buenas tardes.
the gentleman from Ayala.
Buenas tardes, Peticos, Consejal Sang.
Ayer view inaugural speech was extemporaneous, very simple, straight.
We noticed that.
Ya tenía el reorganización del Consejo Local de Aton. ¿Tú vas contento con esta manera que dividí que está mismo diferentes comités o comitiva y en el mismo Consejo Local con los diferentes concejales de Aton?
Well, let me start by telling this, no? Un concejal is given the privilege to choose which committee who would prepare to be and to lead to be the chairman.
Is that privilege open to all?
We start, well, it's very obvious, we start with the majority.
Majority.
So the majority on its own, el mga konsehal como yo, I said I'm still willing to be the chairman of the Committee on Ordinance, which to my mind is the most important committee.
So it is a privilege granted to an elected councilor. Now, let's say, for example, Sang, there is a very strong opposition coming from the people por medio de un petition, de un carta que opone con un concejal para manhead con un tal committee. Is the council duty-bound to follow the mandate of the people, considerando that the council is supposed to be representative of the voice of the people?
Siguro, an appropriate term aliron is the council receptive.
Should
the council be receptive to the people's request?
Should that happen, that would be the first time that a petition is there, would be there asking for a reconsideration. And perhaps the councilor concerned could examine himself and decide on his own. If he insists, then I would say the council would have no choice at all except to
remove him from that position.
No.
But okay, let's be specific, Konsehal, to give justice to the rest. Kin hindi aki concerned, no? Kaya mga text message na rin si Vicky, pinpointing on Councilor Bong Atilano. The last council, si Councilor Bong Atilano, ang chairman del Committee on Public Utilities and Energy. Diba?
Yeah.
And then, cuando sale hindi mga sa reorganization, como slight reorganization, abuya siyempre el nombre di Councilor Bong como quien te encabeza con el semejante komitiba.
Sí.
This time siguro may magusta mga gente. Kaya nota sila, according to text messages, que porque man kun Konsehal Bong ya po diciendo aquel reciente mga problema de electricidad y agua, ngayon man sila uwi kun Konsehal Bong tiene algún movimiento ya na konseho, at least para man apis man lang con el complaining public aquel tiempo relative to the scarcity of power and water. So ahora consider
and the text is pouring in right now. Okay ka nato na date ng
Kung sa
Teleradyo.
proseso, Konsehal?
Kamangin?
Kilaya ba el proseso?
Ako mo yablayo, two times kui. Ko sa committee chairmanship to kere agara. So, consistent with what we have been ko sa committee kami tagara de last term, amo tamen siyempre lang. Como status ko.
So the majority decided para man stay el chairmanship.
No, after you make a choice, the majority makes a sign, affix their signature in the in a projected como so-called resolution set to be presented.
Okay.
Pero ayer ko sa sucede, there were some changes during
So let's
the
get it-
conduct of the discussion.
Let's get this clear. What if there is a petition, a very strong petition coming from the different sectors of the city opposing a particular councilor heading a particular committee?
We would not stop them from doing so, and then
Will the council be
forward it to
receptive?
the council, and let
Yeah.
me see what the council will do.
Will the council be receptive to the petition of, let's say, for example, if we have about 1,000 signatures asking for his removal from that particular committee? That's a lot. That's already na-recall lang nga na de barangay. Kwanto lang ito
Perhaps what we could
necesita.
do is we will accept the letter, and then we will discuss it.
Okay. All right. You made mention earlier status quo. Whatever committee you were handling in the past council, and then there's a status quo, you continue to handle that committee.
Yes.
When is there a need for a committee chairmanship to forcibly vacate his committee? Quando se tasusadan sina?
Possibly bakit? Well, if there are grounds that is being there as a chairman, there is conflict of interest.
Okay.
That would be the number one reason. Si chairman to conflict of interest na ungkosa, and then we are handling this chairmanship. Very obvious, then you really have to delicadeza.
Conflict of interest.
His relationship with SRPI is very clear. Is that not conflict of interest?
Well, that remains to be seen.
Anyway, conflict of interest you said, Consel Sang, no? I don't know si Beldat al mga notisya ta entrangi ka namon. Tiene un miembro ni de ustedes, tiene do eskwela. I don't know, si Campbell chairman del Committee on Education hasta mga tiempo, base na de ustedes base na de ustedes organization. Because if he happens to be the chairman of the Committee on Education and he himself has a school, so conflict of interest akel.
The chairman of the Committee on Education is Councilor Atilano Bong.
Yes, oo.
Amo ron?
Set up, si, oo.
Ipapregunta ka natin si Consel.
Oo nga, si, oo. So,
I remember that.
Sino balik ko
Kasi
eskwela?
por ejemplo lang, por ejemplo, iyo el chairman del Committee on Education, depende yung eskwela. Hindi ka conflict of interest.
Just like when you say you are the chairman on the Committee on Game and Amusement.
Si.
And then you are operating a
Casino.
cockpit. That's a clear.
That's a
Pero with the case of Consul Jihan, LL Chairman del Agriculture and Business DCU, talitambyan na agriculture, and same with the Fisheries and Aquatic Committee, también el Chairman, so conflict of interest ba también nakil?
Is that?
You know, that Committee on Fishery and Aquatic Resources was created. We are preparing for the approval of a proposed ordinance principally authored by the creation of an Office of Fishery and Aquatic Resources.
So that is
Such that
preparation.
the Office of the Agriculture will now be divided
Separate.
into two. Separate.
Pero alal punto daton, si ese mga taabla kita, conflict of interest, kay because of affiliation ni Suyu and chairmanship ni Suyu, equal al function, same with man-qualify tamin si Consel Aljihan kay negosyante man tamin na agriculture.
Negosyo ba? Negosyo.
I think involved tamin ng mga agriculture groups and sectors sa Liapuera. So conflict of interest namin natin.
But I'm not
Cooperative lang din.
engaged in a business that would amount to conflict.
Anyway, I've heard channel mga anyway,
Anyway,
el punto aquí,
excuse Bert, Consel Sang, no, Ronnie. Si iyo, por ejemplo, tan operate eskwela, and then yakin na yung chairman del Committee on Education, na I have to relinquish may may supervisory position ko nese kwan, de ayo na otro. And then ayo ko nese mira. So, yata perde el conflict of interest, right, Consel Sang?
Yeah.
Oh, sinase.
pero yaman consider ba consider ba kita
You transfer your stocks.
Yes, so,
pero ustedes ba before kita man agree para man settle ko ng chairmanship, taman review po ustedes el background del mga konsehal?
Hindi man.
No.
Whether you have conflict of interest. Kasi two times squeeze. So you know where you stand in the first place.
Well,
Como yo, as chairman of the Committee on Ordinance, because I think I delivered.
No. Si como por ejemplo, tan head to un committee, like say for example, the Committee on Energy, and yet you also receive consultancy fee from a particular company that is an energy-based company. As a conflict of interest, agad sin, di ba?
I would say.
What's clear ron, what's clear ara, chene gayud mga activities sa mga konsyales di aton na and some of them related syempre na committee di ila like in the Nantes I stand corrected gali nakuan gali Committee on Cooperative Council
The Committee on Ethics.
Ethics.
What is the role of the Committee on Ethics?
na el chairmanship del ethics
Is
aquí
Villa Flores.
Si.
I think the vice chairman there is
yes Atilano. Yes.
Can you bring this matter before the Committee on Ethics?
Yes pa. So
That's why we want to go over
advice kita kung mga
the
complaint.
role of the Committee on Ethics.
Well, the only advice that we can give kung nakil mga kintamantes ka natin, why don't you write a formal letter of complaint to the council with your affixed signatures if you are opposing the chairmanship of a certain councilor for a certain committee, so that the council can take this matter on the floor and para diskuti ko na sembonamente.
Ang problema sa aura, liba sila ng ethics and then the one who is being complained of is the vice chairman.
Most likely you'll inhibit.
Yeah. What assurance
of the complaint, then you have to inhibit.
No, what assurance will be given that the council will act expeditiously if a complaint like this comes from the people and it's brought to the council?
Okay. A petition would not necessarily go to the Committee on Ethics because the Committee on Ethics principally would attend to complain against a member of the council for misbehavior during the proceedings. Now, this entails whether a member is, I would not use the word qualified, but is the right guy for that chairmanship. So perhaps it could be discussed in a caucus or what, and
a
decision could be made.
It has to be addressed to the council as a committee of the whole. Para sila
Pero what's clear that if si por ejemplo chairman petition, you will tackle it na plenary.
Well, it would really depend. If there is a letter, then the letter would be reserved in the records. And then that will be in the agenda. And I have to include that in the agenda as the floor leader. And then it is discussed.
So you're willing to discuss that in the plenary, huh?
Yeah.
If there's a letter against any member of your
yes.
one.
Point na.
Pero in fairness tambien ko nila Council Atilano related na this chairmanship on energy na di aton previous council, can you recall na tiyan ba tambien effort made by Councilor Atilano to address maybe the issue of the power sa Zamboanga City?
Well, he has been consistent. I'm not defending him. But he has been consistent that when he was the president of Sanselco, el debe del Sanselco substantially iabaga yun. And when he left, and after he left Sanselco, ese debe yasubi ulit.
Okay.
Anyway, so let's go to the basic Conselsang. Mira kami mga committee chairmanship, no? Practically almost todo siya except for three. Consel Balesco, Bishop Lingona, and Lidit Macrohon.
May mga chairmanship.
We would like to hear from you directly kung saan pa sa Conselsang. No, sila chairmanship. Sila lang al-tres no chairmanship.
Like Member Balesco, he would prepare only to be a member of a committee where to his mind he is effective and where he is most qualified. And he made a choice yesterday. What committee is that?
Okay.
Insofar as Member Macrohon is concerned, there was a committee chairmanship that was offered to him. He declined it and he said, I am not qualified on this because I think we offered him the committee on games and amusement.
Okay.
And immediately, Councilor Elago said if he's not interested, Vincent Paul said that this was the committee previously handled by him, so he would like to take that committee chairmanship.
Okay, man.
So
What committee?
Member Lidlit, I think, is a member of the committee on appropriation, where he's most qualified being a
CPA.
CPA. And then he wanted to be a member of the committee on sports, but no one would give way.
Okay. Yun yan.
From the five.
Alright.
Among the
So as in the case of BG Gingona, a veteran councilor, 3-termer, proseso sa Dikumbiji.
Yeah, he is now the vice chairman of the committee still on tourism. I think the chairman is Councilor Vincent Paul Elago.
Alright, in your case, yung mira kami, uno to del de contodo bien mucho comitiva. Na siguro si abato na kapasidad, yun yung taduda ko ng kaya to sila, pero will you not be...
Meron to na energy Kimball Vice Chairman, dalawa man.
Ano kate? Will you not be too overwhelmed for all these committees?
You know, you are the vice chairman, but most of the to lead the committee, the initiative comes from the chairman.
Pero por ejemplo, chene progreso para por ejemplo, abaha si Consul Albert, would you want to lead the
But that
chairmanship?
is really the purpose why you are the vice chairman.
Yes.
You become the chairman.
And willing tamen to agara.
Oh yes, and work. That's why I said, insofar as Councilor Jimenez Senior, ara tanim pasay sa mga silal senior. Ang
Council,
kasi naman sa tanim pasay.
with this new set,
Congressman tanim pasay sa senior.
correct.
Okay.
With the new sets of chairmanship, itambian new members del council, kung sa ito taman expect na konsales with maybe in the first 100 days ni ustedes, kung sa mga target ni ustedes goal to achieve maybe?
I was satisfied yesterday, even si Vice Mayor Mengagan, about how we acted yesterday, na give and take the amo ng mga committee membership. Como yun, si Councilor Olaso asked me to give way to him as a member of the Committee on Urban Poor. You know how very influential that committee is for obvious reasons.
Yes.
Na election ang mga sa committee tayo da. So I said, never mind, I have been known as the father of the committee of the Urban Poor. I will gladly give it to you because we wanted to show that we are open also. Kaya kami union na konseho.
Okay.
And yesterday, I would say, Ronnie, bonito el atmosphere ayer.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, you used to chair the Committee on Franchise. And we were surprised this morning to see that has been turned over to King Umaga.
The franchise was handled by Attorney Agan, not me.
Agan ba? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, granting, no?
Would you say that...
Ron, mampalo ba no? As a Committee on Franchise, porque mo ay sedale ko na a little senior kay si King hindi naman kata si kita baho kung kay sinunoy mo pagat si King may pala eksperyensya entral na konseho iuno sa Committee on Franchise sabi kita
of the franchises. It takes about 2 weeks para akaba el mga pirmada del franchise. When antes daw, it takes only about a day or 2. Because in 2 weeks' time, many things could happen, Ronnie. I hope you realize, Senebes, within that period, from the time you file your application, yan, expire dito yung franchise.
Si.
Yan pwede kuntigo kui.
So why King Umaga?
Operating to franchise. And that's really a problem on the part of the operator. So this thing on the grant of the franchise should be acted upon, to my mind, within 24 hours. They can do that.
So you saw
It's the signing of these franchises.
So you saw the potential on easing the period of granting franchise to King Umaga.
Well, we told him about that. Nisisita pirme to tali. In fact, si pwede tagaran to na si Tio Chenet na apply. Pirma.
Okay le.
Nisita to na opisina pirme.
And I think it's a job for a young man.
Hindi to permit ang biyahe.
Ese debe trabajo de un joven, veo.
Kaya manandaman, por eso.
Hace tupaw.
Considerando que con este diferentes committee ahora, el división de este mismo committee, would you say that pali en puesto el mga concejales que pueden soportar con el programa de presente administración de Aton, pali ba, para más pronto mover el manigueta del este progreso también del este pueblo?
I would say, Ronnie, we will try our best to meet the legislative agenda of this administration. No? If you see, we have new committees there. The Committee on Traffic Management and Road Safety. And that's chaired by Member Atilano.
Sí, climate change.
Climate change. We have the Committee on
The fisheries.
Fisheries, the Committee on Waste Management. These are new committees that we formed because it was upon the desire of some members coming from the not from the majority. No? That's why kumigo gane este choice of a floor leader. Este floor leader, to my mind, no? I just want to correct this. I am not the majority floor leader. It becomes del tutto aparece el choice del majority. Por eso tayo maguntigo majority. Kaya obviously you are chosen by the majority. But if it is a choice given to the whole body to choose the floor leader, to me that would be more democratic.
In the past, Consejal Sang, you're already part of the council, no? Normally, I don't know if you'll agree, as a floor leadership, usually taginda si Colonel number 1 in the past.
Antes, accordingly, tradisyon.
Okay. So, este ahora, si hindi to el choice del majority, it would have been John Dalipe as the top notcher. Pero sa intindi kita, daw yung one wave si John, el diso you right.
No, John did not wave.
No, ba?
John was really, in fairness to Councilor Dalipe, he was very much interested. In fact, he was really asking for a reconsideration of the earlier decision of the group choosing me as the floor leader.
So
but I told him one problem I will be having here if there is a change, because I appeared in the program already of Ronnie Ledo in the No Holds Barred, and I said something that I would be the floor leader already.
So in other
and all of a
words,
sudden, if I will appear today here, I'm not the floor leader. Many will ask me, what happened?
so in other words, si John Gale, i-express al diso desire to be the floor
He
leader,
really wanted to be the floor leader.
citing his being number 1.
Yes,
Okay.
because of the tradition.
All right. Na, pero it so happen, KL Group,
He's now the assistant floor leader.
Okay.
And it's my plan that in some sessions, even if I'm present, I will give him the privilege to act as the floor leader.
Okay.
Para aprende pa. Para
Okay.
sabi ito trabaho.
You head the Committee on Natural Resources and Environmental Protection. What legislation do you hope to introduce during this 3-year term that would enhance environmental protection in the city of Zamboanga, particularly El Cuandiato ng mga Montejo diaton?
That's a very good question, Ronnie. I like your question because I'm very much interested on that committee. Foremost, as I said in my inaugural speech yesterday, I was very brief and I mentioned 3 ordinances that I would really want to tugad, and one of which is the Environment Code of the city of Zamboanga. Uno kita del highly urbanized city without an environment code. And that code is about almost 80 pages. I will be reintroducing that on Tuesday. So I'll be blessed. Fiesta del Nuestra Señora la Virgen del Carmelo. So it's Mount Carmel. I will reintroduce it on that day.
I see.
Because we talk here the environment, the mountain.
As it is right now, pending pa siyempre el dato movimiento para man-expand con ang watershed diaton. You and I have been in this fight to expand
Yes,
our watershed with el movimiento diaton mas ante pa para proteger ng watershed diaton. How will you strengthen? How will you ask the council to ask Congress to move faster on the move to declare portions of the East Coast area as a protected area already?
Collaterally with what we are doing now, sabi man totally LUS8, Project Protect Wildlife. And they are moving under the task force group. Kemodo, they would really address the matter on the protection of the watershed. Estos el issue on how we will decide kung esos mga gente takedaali. What will we do with them? Cosa el mga limitations ali el resulta. So that is a very ticklish issue. How we will be dealing with these people residing in this watershed. Even in Pasunanca, did you observe that there are a lot of people staying there?
Correct. No, with this,
This is really the issue that Project Wildlife is very careful. By the time they will end this, hopefully, siguro by the end of the month or even during the conduct of the public hearing that I will be conducting, insofar as the Environment Code is concerned, entrayas the issue. This will be tackled.
El whole Consejo Local, what are your target ordinances to be passed within the first 3 months maybe? Diyan ba kita mga Ancina, elections?
Not to Mambroma. Si Mayor said something yesterday. I want the zoning ordinance, the comprehensive land use plan, to be approved on Tuesday. And that was only introduced by me yesterday. I said, hindi kita pwede si ma'am. So, considering it has been certified as urgent by her, antes pa we were not able to tackle this because we were practically overtaken by the campaign period. So I said the best that we can do, reintroduce this. And this time, let me emphasize that this time, once this will go to the Committee on Ordinance and the Committee on Land Use and Urban Planning, all that we will be discussing would be the recommendation of the regional, the ARLUC, the regional urban, ARLUC is Land Use Committee. So, change sila mga recommendations before this will go for final approval. We're quite delayed already on this matter.
But pendiente de ese, what are the other things that needs to be passed in the soonest possible time po?
If you talk about the creation of another legislative district, you have to settle the boundary disputes.
Okay.
And with that, I know we will be able to do it. The issue between, let me say this, the issue between Tumaga and Giwan, what the committee is looking into is to make what's this road, veterans from San Bernardino Bridge as the boundary.
I see. Well, the last time,
which is the most appropriate, I would say, because the last time we were having a problem because on the other side, a portion on the other side is where Kagawat Heki Perez resides. And so to protect him, his residency, we did not touch it in the meantime. So this time we have really to decide. The other is between Tetuan and Tugbungan. With the entry now of John Dalipe as a councilor, I hope we will be able to settle this.
Yeah.
Kasi si John was really di ilan na council doon nila sila kere el boundary. I found a solution in the meantime which is not acceptable to the barangay council.
Kung saan siya proposal para to decongest the number of population del barangay, to add another barangays, i-man-divide ko lang grande barangay di aton.
That should be done to my mind. That should be done.
Yeah. Well, you express support for that, no? That we should start to limit the population for every barangay, and the only way to do that is to create new barangays in the city of Zamboanga. Este ba Consejo Local preparado para introducir creación de mga nuevo barangay ng pueblo de Zamboanga?
So far, as of this moment, I have not heard of any member of the council talking about this. No, Pamaroni. Not even me. I'm not talking about this in the meantime. What I'm talking is settle first the boundaries.
And maybe principias din na consultation na barangay, no? Si Silva Quiere, ita of course.
So it should come from them.
Correct, oo.
It should come from them.
Si pensa lang galing kita, para de que man bien grande el barangay, depende man tapo de cuánto de guinda, ayuda también que ben sobra ben grande la población de ustedes.
Pati quien man barangay grande que repartir.
El cuestión es que
trabaja de suyo.
IRA.
Tupao.
No, pero el grande gana el IRA, pero el división de este mismo IRA, el dividir a un grande barangay, falta pa.
Sí, justo tú.
So,
falta el IRA, tiene vez más que grande tu barangay. Tiene vez más efectivo para tu si ideal el size del población del barangay with the IRA, mas ideal pa.
Kaya palabra si Mayor Beng during the inaugural, the maiden session, parang appealing to to the member of the council para amenda ko ng mga outdated mag-ordinances di aton. What ordinances is ita pa sa Resmira para man update?
There may be some that this matter would be addressed to the city legal office to make the necessary recommendation. I will tell you, this time the committee on ordinances, my God, si entra pa to propose amendments to the traffic ordinance, which I want to be titled already, traffic management ordinance, as opposed to a road safety ordinance. That is another thing, which we do not have yet, but we created already a committee on this, on road safety and the traffic management committee. And then you really have to look into this. Hasta ahora no hay pa kita amenda el traffic ordinance de aton, which we passed during the time of Eli Enriquez, Eddie Rodriguez, and myself.
So you're more familiar ko rin sa ordinansa. So tamira to.
I'm one of the principal authors.
Correct. So tamira to on the parte del ordinanza, necesita amenda.
Manavegat ko sa necesita kita cambia. Necesita kita cambia.
Maybe overhaul.
Yes, I would say, necesita ka man revisit po na ordinance. We are waiting for the recommendation of City Hall on the matter. Because a study was made, we had these several experiments conducted, and the result of that should be put into writing already and recommend to us what should be changed.
Yeah. Since you are committee chairman on natural resources and environmental protection, you mentioned about el necesidad para imponer mga nuevo leyes di aton también que posiblemente el afecta con cuantos mga residentes que te quedan a Canto y Río, y también ese mga residente que te quedan a Canto y Mar en violación con el mismo ley nacional de aton del environment, di ba? Will we have the political will in the city of Zamboanga to implement the laws to prohibit or remove these structures that are proliferating along our shoreline areas que en violación con el mismo environmental code del nación?
The first thing that we have to do is pass the environment code, because the environment code is a declaration of the policies of the city of Zamboanga with respect to that matter that will be addressed. And once that is addressed already, once the environment code is already approved, then we will go into minute details dealing with important matters like the plastic. Now we have an executive order, but there is no ordinance yet.
Correct.
So I myself, I have been telling, we cannot, with all due respect to Myra, Abubakar, kung konsehala estaba, she has been very concerned about this. And even I met her the other day. I said, Myra, your ordinance will be, work with me as the author perhaps or other councilors after the environment code is approved because that should be the guide. Cosa kita conviene hacer. So kung ese dito yung problema ron
With
then
watershed.
after that, we will tackle that one by one.
Okay.
Through an implementing ordinance.
Ese gane uno dei mga konsehno di aton konsehan. Okay, conformita si hindi kita senada ojalá kita podita se pasa environmental code mientras kita li pasisimato na puesto kay at least he has the political will to implement.
Political will si Simato.
No, para kita kata ko na sa mga illegal struktura na kantoy mar, no? Comprometa, we might even lose Santa Cruz Island to pollution simply because of sila human waste that is being thrown into the ocean. Ketodol poko-poko tagindera basta para na Santa Cruz Island.
It's very discouraging. You take that short trip to Santa Cruz Island and you see all these waste, plastics na playa. If you are a tourist, you are a visitor of Zamboanga City, that is the impression that they will make mga bulig. Anda tu para di ka modo kita kunese. Hasta ese tapensiya ka modo kita si mga plastic. Bien, na kampanya abay contigo yung yung mga bulto de plastic talina na mga urila. Siguro as high as this. Alto pa kuneste. Grande pa kuneste room siguro.
Pero so gani, extra niya gani kita konsel, no?
Diyan na mga urban pool, talina siya.
Tupaw.
Tupaw ko to.
El observation gani di aton like in fairness kun el di aton administrasyon alkalde beng klima ko dali man mga truck mga barangay but taman wonder kita pakilal disposal del basura del mga island barangays. Have you checked on this? Si, pakilaya sila, may sila truck para kolekta el basura. So practically how they dispose el mga basura di ila.
Siya naman tentucal machine para man convert ko na siya.
But I don't think chene sila makina na isla.
That we have to provide.
So maybe we have to check on this. No? Okay, practically por eso chene mga basura nakantoy kamino di ay nakantoy mar di aton kay impression di aton ali on the basis tama.
You're worried about the island barangays. You cannot even solve the garbage problem in the mainland
Del punto kasi di aton to tamang kwento kita basura na agwa na mar.
Yes.
Okay, ese lang existensya. Depensa lang, pero DNR, you have not done your job because ese na kantoy mar ali, suponiendo ese kantoy mar, no pwede di planta mga struktura, but you have allowed structure to be put na kantoy mar ali. Ali lang pata nakawa-kawa, nakalarian, todo sa mga illegal structures ali, del DNR sistema ko ali, that is supposed to be under your jurisdiction and you have not done anything to prevent it.
Mientras no kita ko sa tapuliasan na mainland, di mi punta, bira lang yung otra vez na isla, hindi ba kita taman wonder? O di taginda di la basura. So most probably na mar esi taginda. So we have to check on this. Konsal, apabor
na flow there.
Na current. Oo. Konsal, apabor ba to para planta kaso kay kaya desapyo si Sir Rodrigo Pagota Isidro planta kaso ng mga barangay, kien mabuling.
Oh yes.
What charges should be filed?
Mga sanctions, we could do that.
The religion of duty.
We could even hold the barangay officials administratively liable.
And you think this time
for this environment code, pwede kita pasa ang mga importante ordinansa. That's how important to my mind is the environment.
So binpesaw galigayod al dito yung obligasyon sa tiempo kay SL backbone dal diaton na mga ordinansa todo base el man base na diaton environment code. But for the meantime mga bisinos el ora diaton 343 like kasi gani buwan nila el Rio Hondo ya pwede kita po na atensyon ya pwede limpia ko nese.
Ayo hablo contigo sa Leo Aga na Ayala pasayo kina Taupan Campo Islam. Liga to se puente li donde el boundary del Gusu para na Baliwasan.
Baliwasan, aquel puente.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Since you are chairman of the Committee on Senior Citizens, Konsehan, kaya kita pension pregunta, porque daw el mga pensioners daw, kanega pa daw el pension na taawra daw, Kung sa SSS pensioners, pwede mo daw manfollow daw el Consejo Local kung ese daw mga SSS pensioners, mga senior citizens.
Actually,
Pwede daw.
the city government has no jurisdiction
Correct.
over this.
Separate agency,
These are benefits
LSSS.
given by national government agencies. Pero el concern di amon ara, we are calling, sooner we'll be calling a committee hearing on the senior citizen para mira kita si pwede pedir reconsideration akal mga benepisyo siya kabak kita. Mucho ka benepisyo ya kita na gobyerno nasyonal.
Cosa el representación puede hacer el Consejo para invitar siguro con el SSS si porque teto no ata den problema na
We
pensyon.
could extend an invitation. We could extend an
Konsel,
para clarifika sa mga mucho ka ta pregunta conmigo, delante lang aga, tan drive para aquí, talama conmigo, konsyal, bayad, porque manya kita ka namon, na. Din manadagat tan konsyal na si kita di mga benefit.
anda kita ara na asunto dal mga senior citizens, Konsel. We've noticed, I don't know, si payout ba most of the time, el mga senior citizen di aton, once a week, taman meet ng mga barangay covered courts or barangay halls and others, no? Observa kita, may ba otro manera para pwede kita dali el assistance del gobyerno lokal kung mga senior citizen kay yan lang yung last time yung mga senior citizen ali kaminando lang para anda na assembly di ila. Of course senior citizen they have to be resting na kasaya pero aral tadali man kita ayuda pero tapade si paal dato mga senior citizen. What should be done?
Baka exercise sa kayo.
Porque social worker,
okay, from my law office, I walk to this place. From my law office, I walk to Lotus.
Good for you kay Edo kaya pa to.
Columbus.
Pero dyan yung mga senior citizen akil ba konsehal akil may punto amo-amo yung Alresvelyo.
I think we should meet them already and nakasay lang sila.
Correct, maybe nakasa
it
directamente.
should be the social worker now of the city who should be doing that job.
For them to monitor also.
Or the social worker makes the representation.
Correct.
In the assembly.
Kada barangay ba tiyan kita social worker?
I think so.
So I think
Tiene si el largo vida programa del alcalde de ato.
si
Talibakat kanila medicina.
why not
Porque
evo-
man taliba.
Correct.
Tiene si mga kintaliba. Mo sila po determine as a representasyon ng mga career di ila.
Sabi to porque kay ala ka na muna sa no seguso. Yan notice lang gayod yoron. Kami nandol akil igual dito yung baston, al dito yung baston de akuan lang hecho de bayabas bagay ako sa tormento kami na makalastima también konsel and I think you have to reconsider kon
Let me tell you this, no? The last ordinance which I mentioned in the program of Ronnie, I would like to repeat this. The last ordinance sa Pasakita 505 granting benefits to the persons with disability. There are about 5,000 of them in the city of Zamboanga registered at that. And they ask for a birthday gift also of 1,000 each.
per year.
Yeah, that was approved. Well, the campaign was there. I still work on it. I conduct a public hearing. And kanaya ara na budget.
No, El Dalida, we are talking about PWDs. No, kilala kami El Dalida kanila dal mga regalo di ila.
El alcanza kanila. Based on the rules and regulations that will be adopted.
So let's say for example,
Talia el appropriation.
let's say for example you're a senior citizen already and at the same time you're no longer ambulatory. So are you entitled to both benefits as a PWD and at the same time as a senior citizen?
Very good question also. That was the question raised. If I am a person with disability, I reach the age of 60. Will I be receiving two benefits? My answer was yes.
Debe lang, di ba?
You become a senior citizen, you are entitled to that because you attain this age. You receive these benefits as a person with disability because at an earlier age, you were suffering from this disability, a permanent disability. So what's wrong if you reach the age of 60, you will not be entitled to it. The more you should be entitled because you are getting weaker because of your age.
Correct.
So my answer was yes. That was a question raised there.
I think so too. No debe lang también. Por eso
I think those are the benefits that await you.
siempre caso de caso si Felipe Kipatiyo hindi naman magbabato niya kami.
Gusto yung buko. Si Ronnie Apicchia.
Si Ronnie, tamang baston niya.
Apicchia si
Ang
Ronnie.
baston niya si Ronnie.
Mga
Ronnie
baston.
pa man senior citizen. How old are you, Ronnie?
Mga undurmida lang.
Next question, please.
Kasi umpulgada lang. Umpulgada lang.
Umpulgada lang to.
Alam mo naman si Ara, umpulgada yan. Si Vice na tayo na mayor. Sa magkerde si Vice Mayor.
Kaya sila ba sila napunta-punta ya?
Consel, tiene question aqui for you, 731. Good PM. Pamar pregunta ko kung Consel Jimenez, porque esta ara no ay padala el pension del mga senior citizen. 6 months si daw.
6 months?
Para del medicina.
Bien delayed yes eh.
Sino?
Bien delayed yan, mga pension. And we cannot, we cannot move on this because this is not our funds that is being delayed in the giving of
The national government.
national agencies.
But you have to admit in times like that, akil mo ay mga concern on the Mansandi, nagito komitiba ka
Ayan
kasi.
sila. That's why I think I have really to aralang tarde, tiene un presidente de senior citizen tama. Aralang tarde before my coming, called me and say, concerning si Tagatulama. Tupamanel, senior citizen, lamaya da yun meeting.
Aquel del DSWD
Ako sa pension del DSWD.
Sí, na DSWD.
Sí.
Ang DSWD, kasi payment
That
atrasado
is
sa
qualified.
pension.
According to them. Now, based on the rules and regulation, mucho ya queda disqualified.
Ang sina.
And you lose 500 monthly, for them that's a big amount.
Ay, de veras.
And that is what they're asking the committee to make representation. Si tiene ba base legal para pidi reconsider?
Kaya ba ito, 500 peso, kwantong halo-halo kasi nasa sunflower.
Actually, Ron, may gatsos on the otro kore. First thing yan sa nabila pensamento, si Consel Sang. Sabi si Consel Sang.
Depende ba balto hindi qualified para na senior citizen kasi kay Churay Hobe.
Ituray 16.
Kasi Felipe,
I'm very happy. The senior citizen as a group really helped me a lot in the last election. Sila siyempre ta pwede kumbinsi kundi lang mga apo na kumundida. But there was a drastic drop at the ROP. In the number of votes I got.
Ay, gusto ko, kay number 6.
Yeah, pahayo by about more than 10,000.
Siguro mucho
And
na
I'm
mga...
trying to analyze por queste.
Mucho na mga andabot, ha?
Sinabi yung mga senior citizen yamla, hindi ka mo bota kunsang, desconocido ka ninyo, kiti ka ninyo como heredero de mío.
I was not active on social media. And that is very important.
Consel,
mga Facebook o kusa.
Your opinion to this, 411, all city councilors non-political will bien Trambulicao, El Zamboanga from barangay to city, town, illegal parking, illegal vendors, structures, basura everywhere. In this regards, councilors from all district to go to doon ko man, makabuyong malaki, igual na kampanya taman house to house para padimira el reality kay puro konversada lang daw. Maybe your intervention maybe to this problem.
I think what the Kenya Iglesias is telling, siya anda ka mo na kampanya, nila ka mo sitwasyon, why don't you go back and find out if it's still there? Definitely, we're aware already. Kumutable contigo, siya ng lugar anda yun, yung mira ka tumpok del plastic. I even ask the people there, ¿cuánto año ya este? Año!
Pregunta,
plastic, tadura mga siya mambulok.
pregunta, cosa le barangay hace?
Hindi habla donde se barangay.
Es el pregunta, cosa di la local liderato na dinamimilidad niya hace?
El barangay.
El ligar ese el distribuhi akal mga truck, everybody will become accountable niya. At ba, distribuya ka nuevo ara dump truck pati.
With more reasons.
No hay más sila razón.
El equipo una cosa lang se ayuda. Pero el deseo de la gente na limpieza, makikita yung equipo, el mismo gente flojo para hacer trabajo.
Disiplina.
Disiplina se necesita.
It's up for the barangay now.
Depende lang, pero como es en Santa Catalina, habla kita más claro, más decente.
Kasanyakan
Tayo mga líderes de ila, fuera lang ko lang un concejal de barangay kita sa trabajo. Pero lo demás po, de kwan lang, de pahwate lang ang
Talking
trabaho.
about Kasanyakan, si Kagawad Jordan Evangelista is watching us right now. Kapilit namin LL intervention del council, kaya tamin sila boundary dispute with barangays, nearby barangays ni Suyo. Taman claim daw, LD lang mga...
Taki si Conselsa. Pregunta kita, kung sa latest sa Conselsa? Santa Catalina versus...
I mentioned Tetuan with Tubungan, Giwan with... Tetuan with Tubungan, yes. Tumaga with Giwan. There is another, and this is to me the most controversial.
Which is?
Rio Hondo with Santa Barbara with Kasanyangan.
And Santa Catalina daw.
Don Juan, naka-Santa Catalina.
Tiene kita pregunta, kailan daw po naman avail kung nakilala itong mga benepisyo of the senior citizens? Primera cosa, I think you have to be registered with OSCA.
Debe anay to, senior citizen, 60 years old ya to.
At least 60.
You have to be registered as a senior citizen first. Kinete sa que libreta te dale, no, para el 20% te dale descuento, podías tener esta toma ventaja.
There is another hot issue there, Ron, controversial. Ese tamanda kanila paga el membership fee.
Correct, mga collection. What's
Kasi hindi tapaga, hindi ta-receive.
Na.
Kasi ta-receive, maski nuay paga, pero tamengguay sila dayon.
Porque sinasisita para
Which
cosa sa
should not be done.
Cosa ba nisisita paga? Like kasi si Texer, tiyan daw sila monthly due of 30 pesos.
Yes. Tiene. That is internal on their part.
Pero hindi na sinasasabi. Hindi na sinasabi.
There is no ordinance requiring that. Pero internal sa DILA. Kasi ese porsyento taginda na DILA organization, tiene taginda na federasyon, tiene taginda na region chair. That's why I said, ¿por qué me tiene regional chair ali?
Correct.
That is one thing we will be looking into in the next meeting of the
Cosa lete habla de este región allí.
Vamos a llegar porque me tiene parte del región.
No,
Perhaps el federación, pati el local, el mismo association de ila, puede pa.
Kung social benefits kita dali el gobyerno lokal ng mga senior citizen, pwede ba man qualify aquellos mga yaman retiro yan na government service, senior citizen, pwede sila man qualify ko na state?
The ordinance that I passed, that I sponsored, do not make any qualification. As long as you reach that age, whether you are a billionaire, a millionaire, you're still qualified.
I think alya tinigin na kumigo na nakasagin din niyo ya anda alya un senior citizen kay por sa pensioner of GSIS I think senior citizen niya kita ko nila na lista. So bien rabyo gawin al senior citizen.
Ese del ciudad.
Del si previous trabaho, a government employee before. Ganyan man retire nila na trabaho of course senior citizen pero nuway ko nila man qualify na.
Why to say whether you're a millionaire or a poor person, for as long as you're a senior citizen, you're entitled to that particular pension.
Not pension, the benefits.
Benefits.
This senior citizen.
El beneficio. Si makinkiriko to o tinitukuan, kay dito sa derecho kung may ka to senior citizen na del nasyon diaton. Porque man, ahora que habla, ay kay alto le, daan niya sa Rico nung madali ko, delise niya to. Porque man ay sansina. I don't understand.
Taman discriminate.
Hindi si kanila, si kere pa sila receive. Como yo, I do not receive. Padala lang kita. Hindi makablat ko'y bilyonaryo si Conselme, pero
correct.
Kwan na lang.
El punto lang diato
Actually to kwanto yung ara? 500, 700 tsaka. Because I'm 70 years old already.
Tiene gananita, cosa pa entitled ya con el 20%, pero que no quiere que identificaw como senior citizen, hindi tamang pila.
Hablo contigo ron, you're chairman del senior citizen, but I'm not getting anything.
Sige. I think pwede kita diskuti kuantos mga asunto. In the first place, mga bisinos, kinaplang sila un session pa lang. LD aton mga new sets of councilors, mga bisinos, with this new term.
Pero
kaya dali kanila.
¿no? Aquello que tiene oposición con el membership del quien tal comité, que tal man text ka natin aquí, you have to formalize your complaint.
We will not stop. We will not stop them from doing it.
The council will not stop you from filing your complaint. Make your letter formal and get as many signatures as you can, so that the council will know that there's a majority who is opposed to a particular chairmanship of a certain council or for a certain committee.
Hindi man tutang kontra di kunelo kumunong konsehal, sino particular lang na un
committee lang.
Na-issue, tiyan na lang asunto kay rediscutir. Mientras tanto, Consal Sang, dito yung mensahe ko ng publiko.
Well, a principio kita ayer, no? Conmigo, como yo hablé ayer, bien corto lang mi inaugural speech, I said, let's buckle down to work. I'm ready. Preparado yo siempre para trabajar. Y como ya anuncia yo ayer, el zoning ordinance, el comprehensive land use plan, manda mga chineyo que say urgent. I have scheduled it already for continuous public hearing all day on the 17, 18, and 19 before I'll go to Manila for the SONA upon the invitation of my son, the congressman. Tiyan kita invitation tiyan. Ang sinagalit to. Itagada to tata do congressman that is that. Tiyan to invitation. Attend the SONA coming from you. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Joe.
So you must be the proudest father, El cosa may pwede, sila, el tata, el anak que queda ahora como congresista.
Yes, Ronnie, I said that in my inaugural speech yesterday when I was in third year high school in AE. Akala man nyo, I won over Ateneo, I won over Pilar College, I won over Ateneo de Davao in the regional final held in Basilan for the Voice of Democracy. 13 voices. Yes. And you know, the opening line of my speech is this. My mother says that I'm going to be a congressman. Could you imagine that? You were telling that you were a third-year high school student. It's there now. I may not be the congressman, but it's my son, a junior.
Kita man kita sa mga eskwela ara kami makita el Voice of Democracy.
No, Mr. Ronnie. I challenge the Philippine JCs to renew this. Maski nakilgane boses di Cesar Clima ko durante. Sino si Anwar, no hay mas namin. No naman kita mga oratorical contest, pirme lang man ipapo sa kan. De baile, de cosa, diba?
Por eso gani at kami mga jóvenes na doon taperdia habla que nebe. So anyway, that being said, I hope this is a challenge to the younger generation to be speak out, no, and let your voice be heard. If you feel that your council is misrepresenting you in one way or the other, speak out. Because that is your right under this democracy.
You're very much welcome to raise your concern insofar as my committees are concerned. Ordinance, natural resources, senior citizen, and persons with disability, and the ordinance and the committee that performs quasi-judicial functions, and the committee on good government.
That also goes for our congressmen. Esa lang at una ko sa kita o sa bagita, maka-admiral ko ng mga Amerikano. Kung hindi lang kongresista, regular sila ta India sila mga karta. They write their congressman, they write the letters of complaint to their congressman. But here in the Philippines, your right to demand from your congressman ends after the election. Write your congressman constantly because that is how he can find out what the problems are in your particular
Diyan naman kasi na mga Facebook, what do you call that?
Diyan na Facebook page.
Facebook page. You can address your concern there. You're open.
Si.
Mas fácil yung gani aura kontra ante.
Gusto mo
Electronic
Facebook
yara.
page road. No man yun, I will charge for it. Baka de-actors ba kayo?
Baka ikontra pa to chicks na page.
Bueno pa kayo, makin-share kayo man senior citizen. Pero sabi pa yung Facebook.
I-admit siyempre si Ronnie. Anyway, mga bisinos, 403, gracias contigo, Consalsang Jimenez, mga bisinos, na birada di aton, repaso del mga notisya, no sa desale, ay bira pa el.
Dateline, Teleradyo.
Department of Agriculture presents the Malasakit Help Desk. This will serve as an integrated window for selected services of the Department of Agriculture, including its attached agencies, bureaus, and corporations. It complements the Public Assistance Center located in all DA offices. The establishment of the Malasakit Help Desk is in line with the Department of Agriculture's goal to promote agricultural development and inclusive growth, and to support the commitment of President Rodrigo Duterte to hasten the delivery of assistance to the farming and fishing communities for a matatag, maginhawa, at panatag na buhay. For inquiries, please contact DA at their hotlines. For Globe users, 0917-712-8607 and Smart users, 0998-566-7823.
Express yourself. Get a limited edition of Dunkin' Coffee mug and customize it because it comes with a free washable marker. Just add 80 pesos to any Best Buds combo or any Deals, Big Deals, or the Bar bundle. Promo runs from July 1 to July 31, 2019 only. Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment.
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
Giving you the most complete radio experience.
Threatening the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous.
We are
Magic 95.5.
Meet your new best buds. The Derek Combo, the Piola Combo, and the Ding Dong Combo. Grab a Dunkin' Donuts Best Buds Combo for 109 pesos each.
Pananakit ng gasolina, daghan ang bibilib sa kaepektibo sa talan hot process oil.
Going! Agoy, AHA Plus! AHA Plus, napitala no. Oh, salamat!
Pilis lunas ang taglay.
Huwag padayong gigamit sa kadaghanan.
Away ayos.
Kasi kayo, basang manisa.
Bawat haplos
Sini?
na may tala na plasyos.
Yes, Paka Bryce.
Saan tayo? May bagong bar.
Let's go. Nasaan yung bar?
Ayan. Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
I have a big barkada.
I have a big family.
Making them happy is easy.
With a Dunkin' Donuts big deal.
You get 3 boxes of donuts
For $3.49.
It's just like adding 50 pesos
To the price of your favorite bundle. Make more people happy.
with a Dunkin' Donuts. Big deal.
No holds barred. Diskusyon. Buhay Sanggada. An hour-long talk show that tackles the pressing issues of the day. No holds barred. Tackles matters that affects the city and its people. Every Mondays from 9 a.m. with replays every Wednesdays after Dateline Zamboanga, and can also be viewed Sundays at 2 p.m. No holds barred. Diskusyon. Buhay Sanggada.
What I got full stop of thoughts and dreams that's scared up. And how I can explain. You make my dreams come true.
Enjoy great brew every day. Dunkin' Coffee only uses great beans to give you that great Dunkin' Coffee feeling. Discover Dunkin' Coffee today. hot, or ice?
Oh yeah, you make my dreams come true. What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa de Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Todos tienen aquí na Dateline, Teleradyo.
Espresso yourself. Get a limited edition of Dunkin' Coffee mug and customize it because it comes with a free washable marker. Just add 80 pesos to any Best Buds combo or any Dream Deals, Big Deals, or Digibar bundle. Promo runs from July 1 to July 31, 2019 only. Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan.
The magic of radio. Here we go.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment.
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines,
Giving you the most complete radio experience.
trusting the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Meet your new best buds. The Derek Combo, the Piola Combo, and the Ding Dong Combo. Grab a Dunkin' Donuts Best Buds Combo for 109 pesos each.
Yes, Paka Bryce. Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go. Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors,
So, you like this bar?
cheers! New delightful experience.
I have a big barkada.
I have a big family.
Making them happy is easy.
With the Dunkin' Donuts Big Deal
You get 3 boxes of donuts
for $3.49
It's just like adding 50 pesos.
to the price of your favorite bundle. Make more people happy with the Dunkin' Donuts Big Deal. What I got for stock of thoughts and dreams that's scared up, and how I can explain. You make my dreams come true.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos con ustedes la radio y televisión, el programa de Ciudad de Zamboanga. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día, na mga asunto que tiene a hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Este es Dateline, Teleradyo. Aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Todos tienen aquí na Dateline, Teleradyo.
Buenas tardes, querido viviente de Zamboanga, y ahora está aquí el repaso del mga noticia para aquí en Dateline Teleradyo. La autoridad continúa a conducir con el mga simulation exercises aquí en el pueblo. Si del fin de semana un simulation exercise le conducí la autoridad allí en la Integrated Bus Terminal, la divisoria que tiene el escenario de la explosión del Improvised Explosive Device. Ayer otro drille también, ella conducí el personaje del Zamboanga City Police Mobile Force Company, SWAT y el Police Station 11, allí mismo en el centro del pueblo. Una sila ya se lagas, grupo de mga sospechosos persona, allí na calle Corcuera hasta Epodecida Sangga, allí na calle del P. Lorenzo, que costaba lang del City Hall, y el Zamboanga City Police Office Headquarters. Mga persona legalmente escapa na checkpoint hasta Epodecida, man flag down y puede arrestar. Mga escenario, el permite anticipa la autoridad aquí en la ciudad de Zamboanga, según con el oficiales del Zamboanga City Police Office, que mga incidente, el mayor parte está sucede aquí en la ciudad de Zamboanga, donde igual del pasado semana. Que ya procura también canila escapar el armado, riding in tandem y arrestar con allí en la calle Mayor Vitaliano Agan. Ayer lang, el portavoz del Police Regional Office 9, el Police Major Helen Galvez, ya relata el mandato del Regional Director del Police Regional Office 9, el General Froilan Quirilla, para quedar más visible el mga checkpoint operations. Sa pili la autoridad con el mga civilian, si por ejemplo tiene mga incidente de drill o el manvedad ba, debe no atribuir haciendo el peligro que man umit na incidente pirmi presente. Aquellos mga pulis que grande mga bariga, hindi na lista de prioridad para la promoción del Philippine National Police. Ya reitera ayer el mando policía regional el mandato de la Oficina Nacional, dila que hindi prioridad na promoción, el dila mga personajes que hindi physically fit o mga grande el mga bariga. Na una entrevista ayer con el portavoz del PRO9, el Police Major Helen Galvez, policía del Philippine National Police, tanda según existí y enforza lang sila, siendo cada quarter del año, sila tiene mga quota para na promoción del dila mga personajes. Según con Galvez, simple lang la razón si porque que sila se acordar con el police, siendo el grandor del un police, él tiene que afectar también el la performance, na duty, especialmente si tal sila deployed na field. El miembros del Specialized Team concentrado en mga anti-criminality operations particularmente. La nota según sila que tienen ya mga estación dila, el visible, mga grande bariga, que el que da subyecto de la physical fitness test que cada año está conducir el mando policía local. Impounding area para del mga vehículo na Santa Catalina. Y anuncia del más temprano el gobierno local que apenas se puede turn over con el dos mga brand new towing trucks para del motor y four-wheel vehicles. El conducir ya la operación como el towing operation de la autoridad contra con el mga taman illegal parking aquí en el pueblo. Pero mediante el plano del gobierno local, sila pa procura pa buscar lugar si donde pone con el mga vehículo para man-impound. El TV11 ya puede mirar con bien ancho lugar na Mata Drive na Santa Catalina que es propiedad de la familia Evangelista que usa el Philippine National Police como el impounding area. Aquí ya guía el Kagawa Jordan Evangelista con el TV11 para mirar con el día de la propiedad donde bien vacante para poder usar el gobierno local, poner con el mga vehículo si taman impound sila. Tiene a cuántos vehículos en el lugar como mga motor que estaba antes en la estación del Police Station 11. Ya ito ofrece si Evangelista para usar con el lugar siendo protegido del mga personas del Task Force Zamboanga. Tiene pa otro lote que ancho también, cercano lang na lugar, donde te ofrece también sila para usar como impounding area. Narunsyada del TV11, na pueblo de Natasaga, ya puede notar que desde el Tomás Claudio, bien manada mga SUVs, el taman illegal parking na mismo camino. Allí también na Santa Barbara, hasta allí na Santa Catalina, que mga jeep, taman park, na sidewalk donde mga estudiante pasa na mismo camino siendo no hay más donde para pasar. En otras mga notisya, Intensity 1 temblor ya sintió aquí en la ciudad de Zamboanga anoche. Un 5.6 magnitude earthquake que le ocurrió allí parte en el norte de Cotabato a las 8 pasada anoche. El resulta, mga cercanos provincia y City también, el Intensity 5 allí en la parte de Quitapawan, Intensity 4 na Davao City, Intensity 3 na Bukidnon, mientras Intensity 1 na ciudad de Zamboanga. Después del mismo temblor, ya puede también man record el más de 20 mga aftershocks alrededor del Cotabato. Según con el Pillbox, debe man monitor con el mga suceso, siendo cerca na Cotabato Trench, que peligro causa el fuerte temblor también. El Philippine National Police reitera con la importancia de avisar kanila acerca con el mga sospechoso bagaje. Ya reitera del pasado día el personaje del Zamboanga City Police Office, Explosive Ordnance Division y el bomb squad bajo na Zamboanga City Mobile Force Company el importancia del aviso kanila de más temprano tiempo acerca de mga presencia de mga sospechoso bagaje y abandonado las cosas más que en de parte del centro del pueblo o el calle. Si apenas puede mirar con este mga bagaje, no con este meter, sino llamar nada más cercanos de estación del police o llamar con el police designado cercano a dito lugar para poder llamar enseguida con el bomb squad para mirar con el mismo galamitón. De existir para siempre, según el mga posibilidad del ataque de mga terrorista, por eso debe continuar el vigilancia en el entero pueblo de Zamboanga. Tres accidentes vehiculares le ocurrieron en 13 apartados lugares, allí en San José Gusú, Baliwasan, y en Governor Camins anoche. Una persona ya guinda en el hospital. Aquí en San José Gusú ya queda bien heavy el tráfico después que ya cae el red de un winged van que te carga el 750 sacos de sal y ya sale nadie en la bodega este truck y cuando atraviesa para la gas station ya cae el red de este también na invernal y no hay más con este puede quitar dayon cae bien cargado este mismo truck. Según con el driver, paandada pa ya era sila para naipil si bugay cuando ya sale sila na dila gate, ya cae ya el de la rueda del truck. Ya transferir pa sila con el mga sal na auto truck para poder quitar con el rueda na invernal. Aquí na Governor Camins, un motorciclo, ella puede mambangga. Con este trailer truck, ya sostiene herida na cuerpo el driver del motorciclo y puede conocer el police. Con este también víctima como si Ali Rafik Mistul, residente de Sinono. Según con el police, bien corre este motociclo y recorrer el pasar, donde para entrar ya este también el trailer na de la bodega. Mientras tanto, un van llaman overshoot aquí en la parte de la intersección del Baliwasan y puede manbanga con un motociclo del police. El reclamante, un miembro del Mobile Patrol Group, que te conducirá por el Oplan Cap Bacal en el mismo lugar. Ya llega este van y llaman derecho en su motociclo con el driver, ya puede conocer como si Fed Trinidad, residente de Southcombe Village. Con este sospechado, hay mira para si bajo la influencia de tomada. Con el día del vehículo, llaman impound el investigador, mientras no hay para él poder arreglar con el motociclo del police. Pulisya puede cubrir na acto con el tres mga personas que tahuga baraja allí na Valderosa Street antes madrugada. Mga las 2 del madrugada ya puede arrestar con estos mga porter na mismo pantalón y un tricycle driver. Después que con estos ya puede mirar tahuga baraja y los demás de ila ya puede correr mientras estos tres ya puede agarrar el police. na estasyon ya nega sila kay hindi daw tahuga pero kanila ya pwede kumpiska el mga bara y el sen del tahiada. El pulis ya puede conocer kanila como kanda Sahari Jan, 33 años, residente de Rio Hondo, Arnel Jau Jali, 32 años, de Barangay Sinunok, y si Omar Damang, 20 años, de Taluksangay. Con estos mga sospechado, ya pone el investigador na cárcel allí na Police Station 11. Y por final, el PIDEA ya puede arrestar con el 6 mga persona con droga prohibido allí na Barangay de Putik anoche. El personal del Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency ya conduce con el bypass operation na un hotel allí na Barangay de Putik y ya puede arrestar con el de la target si Jericho Factora junto con él el 5 de sus mga compañeros que estaban pat session aquel tiempo durante el raid. Con esto mga sospechados ya lleva para allí na PIDEA Regional Office 9 na Upper Calarian para el propio investigación. Y eso es el repaso de mga noticias para aquí en Dateline Teleradyo esta tarde. En calor de las damas y caballeros del Dateline Teleradyo, de ustedes servidor Ronnie Ledo, muchas gracias y buenas tardes.
Espresso yourself. Get a limited edition of Dunkin' Coffee mug and customize it because it comes with a free washable marker. Just add 80 pesos to any Best Buds combo or any Dream Deals, Big Deals, or the Bar Bundle. Promo runs from July 1 to July 31, 2019 only. Dunkin' Donuts. Pasalubong ng bayan.
The magic of radio.
This is the epicenter of music entertainment,
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines,
giving you the most complete radio experience.
crushing the competition is the country's number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.
Meet your new best buds. The Derek Combo, the Piola Combo, and the Ding Dong Combo. Grab a Dunkin' Donuts Best Buds Combo for 109 pesos each.
Yes, Bryce. Saan tayo? May bagong bar. Let's go. Nasaan yung bar? Ayan.
Introducing the new delicious Titty Bar. New shape, new flavors.
So, you like this bar?
Cheers! New delightful experience.
I have a big barkada.
I have a big family.
Making them happy is easy.
With the Dunkin' Donuts Big Deal.
You get 3 boxes of donuts
For $3.49.
It's just like adding 50 pesos
To the price of your favorite bundle. Make more people happy.
with the Dunkin' Donuts Big Deal.
What I got for stock, a thoughts and dreams that's scared up, and how I can explain. You make my dreams come true.
Enjoy great brew every day. Dunkin' Coffee only uses great beans to give you that great Dunkin' Coffee feeling. Discover Dunkin' Coffee today. Hot or iced.
Oh yeah, you make my dreams come true. What can I give to make your day? Let me send some good vibes your way. Dunkin' Donuts, for every bite that fills the soul. Dunkin' Donuts, tender goodness that makes us whole. There's always more to love for the young and young at heart. It's where love starts.
Dunkin' Donuts, pasalubong ng bayan.
Cada día, lunes hasta sábado, te presentamos por ustedes la radio y Televisión, el programa de Ciudad de Zamboanga. Dateline, Teleradyo, taman junto con ustedes, mga veterano y respetado anunciador y comentarista, que hay guía el discusión del día na mga asunto que tiene hacer con la ciudad y el mga vivientes aquí. Dateline, Teleradyo, aquí na GBPI TV11 y na 95.5 Magic FM. Todos team, aquí na Dateline, Teleradyo.
Okay, virando siyempre na programa de la Dateline Teleradyo. At takila kita siguro kay David sa Zamboanga. Kaya niya kita huego tamen kabar. Kaya ba ito hugala, Albert?
Basta PBA game.
Basta todo basketball player.
Oh, basketball player sila
basketball
todo.
player.
May mga shotong player na hugara siguro, no?
Ken ba aral ko na mga
Ken Bikinuego Arabe.
Sabi kita ka aton. Hot shots versus areto, ha? Takike. Rain or shine.
Rain or shine, pati el hot shot.
Umulan o umaraw. Kontra el kuan. Luego mga bisinos, gracias sa kompanyerismo, kompleto detalye del mga noticias na Dateline Zamboanga.
Esa también si Philip A. Mga bisinos desde Narantes Aga, hasta este mga tiempo, Dios quiera mañana manuntog ito. Otra vez na morning edition, sa sagal tiempo, happy Wednesday afternoon. Bye-bye.
Hasta aquí lang, mañana kita otra vez, same time, same hour, aquí na programa que ustedes geot, el de ustedes favorito, no hay otro sino el Dateline Teleradyo.
Sugot para sa kawasan, sa talan, haplas uso.
The magic of radio.
Here we go. This is the epicenter of music entertainment.
From the northern to the southern tip of the Philippines.
Giving you the most complete radio experience.
Crushing the competition is the country's number one. Number one for new music.
The world famous
We are
Magic 95.5.